Yo, what is good? If you ever thought that Lua has a programming paradigm, it doesn't. You just wrong. So let's say you want to do functional. Let's say you want to do functional. So you'll have local x equals 4 equals 5, a variable. First of all, mutation. You can just mutate it. So if I do Lua main.lua, yeah, it's mutated. No error. No error. If I print x, it's going to be just 4. Right, that's bad. That's bad. Uh, a new feature exists that lets me do it like this. Yo, attempt to assign to const variable x. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Uh, it should also give me an error, just like this. Amazing, amazing stuff going on. Now, if you really want to do, you can do function a local x equals function a x. Let's just say it's const for no reason. And then you'll do. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I have helix habits from nowhere. And like yeah, local g equals this, local f equals this. And wait, no, you'll actually return. Can you do it? No, you can't. You can't. Return function a. Wait, no, function b. Return a plus b. All right, and that's it. That's it. That's it. You have currying. So if you want to do g of 4, and then you add 7 to that, and then you want to print all of that. Lua main.lua. Okay, well, just like this. 11, 4 plus 7. You can obviously do this. So yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's awesome. Can you actually, yo, I never thought of that. Can you do it like this? Can you shadow variables? Oh, you can. You can. You can. So you can shadow variables. That is amazing. But now you see, print is at the start when it should be at the end. Or like, wait, no, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be at the end. But you know, it would be nice. It would be nice to have it at the end. So we have this awesome, nice, cool library called arrow.lua. It gives you arrows just like this, pipelines. You can import it. So what it does is it takes a number or any value, and then it has a metatable on the arrow table. So arrow is a function which returns a table, just like this. Um, Table has no element of this, and there's a metatable, an overload for when you do the mod sign. I actually don't know why it does that. I actually don't know why it does that. Uh, yeah, and then it has just overload. So that is quite simple to implement yourself. There's another feature, just like this. Fun f by g by h. It is a concept from category theory, I think, or like lambda calculus. I'm not sure because well, I think it is category theory. Anyhow, it is kind of hard because I don't know any mathematics at all. So let's do ourselves. Local r equals function of fn, right? And then returns you an empty table. Return set metatable of an empty table to, let's say, underscore underscore shift right. Shift right is going to be a little easier to see in the codes. Self and other. So that's you the operator overloading in Lua. By the way, you can overload any operator and much more. By the way, you can even make it so that local f close equals io.open, just like this, and it's gonna close when it goes out of scope. And you can actually do underscore underscore close. You can do underscore underscore gc, just like this. You can do underscore underscore toString concat. Well, the concat is just an operator, but anyhow, this shift right would mean that it will return other with no self apply to other. Right, shouldn't be that bad. Shouldn't be that bad. So let's do underscore equals 5 error print. Looks simple. Okay, attempt to call a number value. So they're reversed for some reason. So kind of wonky, but attempt to call a table value. Oh yeah, yeah. Uh, just like this, just like this. Yay, and it prints five. It prints five. That is very, very insanely simple. So you'll then do arrow function just like this, and function which takes in an x and returns x by 2. And then you will do error of print. So whatever you give it is going to be, okay, z, z by 2. Returns z by 2. Yeah, so Lua isn't really suited for that, no implicit returns. But yeah, it's going to print 10. Right, let's go, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. By the way, soup/Lua, if you go into cd test the results, result test.lua. No, not result. Is it? Is it? Oh yeah, results. Result. Yeah. So you can bind. You can bind. This is my little project, by the way. GitHub.com/if not nil. Uh, so GitHub.com/if not nil /soup/lua. I'm not sure the paths work like this, but yeah. I'm gonna leave this in the description, yo. You're gonna have to figure that out. Sudo.fmt, that's not what yeah, just like this. Result.ok, bind, and then you can do like, yo, handle errors, unwrap at the end. If any of those return an error, which means result.error, it's gonna unwrap it. If anything fails down the line, it's gonna walk, it's really cool. I love that pattern. But yeah, this how you implement errors in Lua. Kind of awesome. Obviously, you would want to do add param fn function at return. Okay, am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? Class? No, add type. All right. No, I actually don't know how to do this, but yeah, what it's gonna return is it's gonna return a table, essentially. Yeah, and then arrow is a table. It's just like some table, but I'm not gonna bother with that the whole much. We also have middle class for OOP. I don't know why I went there. I was not doing OOP. Um, oh yeah, by the way, Loom Lua has a bunch of stuff. I think Penflight has a bunch of stuff as well. It has all of it. It's like all of it. But yeah, Loom.Lua is really small. It's like 1,000 lines. It's 6 years old. Yeah, 700 lines. But yeah, it can have nice stuff like chain, the chain 1 2 3 4 filter map result. Yeah, and that's how you just do stuff. Also map obviously. Map 1 2 3 function x return x by 2 and returns 2 4 6. All for each. That's nice. That's nice. That's awesome. What else do we have? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. This returns two variables gmatch, and this is gonna right. It does return two variables. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. Actually, it's just the same thing as table.unpack. Right. Right. String.gmatch. Yeah. Functional. Oh, functional string. Oh shit. Let's go. Oh wait, it gives you an iterator. Holy shit. Let's go. But yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Lua is a perfectly fine functional-ish programming language if you remember to do stuff. Because a function can return nothing at any point. There's no like unit type to make sure that you see when it returns nothing. Uh, it can have side effects. As a matter of fact, it always does have side effects. Uh, I think yeah, print is not gonna warn you that like yo, you need an IO monad or whatever these. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen, and that's on you fully. But what's cool is that you can do it semi-objective programming ishly. So rxi/classic.lua has been the thing that everybody's been using for a long, long time. Yeah, classic.lua. Uh, and it does exactly what you need to do. By the way, RxI is one of the best Lua programmers like ever. They made Light.lua, no, just Light. It's a text editor, the core is in C, but the whole UI, the whole logic is in Lua. It's a whole ass framework. So yeah, let me just do that. It's 12 years old, but Lua has not changed much because it's perfectly fine mostly when it was made in like 1991. So I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, Classic is imported, and we can just make objects and OP and stuff. Inheritance. How do you do? Oh yeah, object extend. My battery ran out. I'm not even gonna lie. This is gonna sound really horrible for the next few minutes. But yeah, uh, inheritance is just like this because object is a base class, and then you inherit all of that always. So you can do points is an object extend, right? And then you do color points, just like this object extends function points dot new. Right, you don't need self. You do need self, huh? Hello? Oh shit, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant to do. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and then you do self dot x equals x self dot y equals y. Kind of weird, kind of nasty. Maybe you don't want to do it like this, but you'll have to. You'll have to, because that's how it gives you stuff. Now, obviously, you can do a lot of magic with meta tables where it will give you a new method by default. But you probably don't have to do all of that if you don't really care. So yeah, color. Right, and color point is just gonna be. Right, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong, am I? Oh yeah, just like this, just like this. Yeah, I didn't have to do all of this. But you'll just have that. You'll just have that. No, kind of clunky. But if you do OOP right, which means not making a class that you will instantiate once or twice, that's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be amazing. It is really, really small. It is really old, and it is really robust. Uh, as in, it's not gonna break, right? Because there's not much to break. You can always extend it yourself because it's really easy to understand, right? It's not that complicated. Yeah, makes sense. Point implement pair printer. Yeah, so you just have that. You just have that, which is amazing. Static variables. Yeah, just like this. Um, you can also do point scale. Can you do point scale const equals to? Because that's a new feature. That's a new feature, and it hasn't been updated a lot. No, you can't. You can't. You can't. But yeah, the main thing with Lua is that it is a very, very flexible language. So what ends up happening is you discover stuff instead of making it. Uh, so for all of this code, there's a lot of implicit behavior that you will have to discover. So yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching.